Hey guys, it's Paul from iSkateCoach.co.uk. Today's topic of conversation is about teaching skaters with additional needs. First of all, I'm not the guru. There's a lot I still need to learn. I just want to share with you a bit about how I got into it, how rewarding it is, and just shout out to some of the skaters and coaches that are already out there working with these skaters. I just want to try and raise awareness for what skating might be able to do for them. Some of the feedback I've had from coaches who don't work with skaters with additional needs normally falls down to the understanding of all the different types, and learning about them is part of the process, and it's part of keeping the skater safe, which is something we're going to talk about. I'm going to give you some examples over the next week. We're going to look mainly at Team GB that came to the Special Olympics games we've just come back from in Sweden, and I'm just going to use them as a little case study. Their parents are more than happy for me to share their story and their additional needs, and more importantly, how skating has helped them overcome some of the challenges that they face. Truly inspiring stories, truly inspiring people. It's the impact that you can provide them as a coach or through this sport is just amazing, absolutely amazing. And perhaps we will never know just how much of an impact that has, so I want to give you some examples as well, just to get you thinking about it, get us talking about it. Maybe there's a skater that you know of, and if you can get them involved in the services I'm going to tell you about as well, from Special Olympics to inclusive skating, the Inclusive Ice Academy. I'm going to give you lots of resources as well where you can go to look up more information. There are a lot of coaches that work with them, there's a lot of coaches that don't, so these are for the ones that don't, and it's just to try and give you a bit more of an inclusive mindset when you're thinking about who you might want to teach. And I'm not saying it's easy, I'm not saying it's for everyone, and that's fine. It's definitely a challenge, which is quite good as a coach, I think, because it's a real challenge to think about how you can meet these needs. It's like they just want to have fun, they just want to be out there and put together a routine, which means they can skate on their own and enjoy it with music. And the goals change, so it's no longer focused on the next badge, it's focused on how can I make this a great experience for them, where they can really get something back from it. It means so much to them, so it means so much more to me when I teach these skaters. I want to start by giving you some examples of how these skaters have overcome real adversity. So just from my own point of view, and I'm sure there's hundreds more examples that other coaches and skaters could provide, but I want to tell you about a lady that I teach with emphysema. So this is a declining breathing condition. So basically it's not supposed to improve or plateau, it's supposed to just decline, and through the cold air and exercise at the rink has actually almost paused this decline over the last few years. So she has an annual test every year and they're expecting this downward decline, and the ice skating has actually plateaued that decline, which is just amazing. There's another skater I teach, and he has a condition called hypnotonia, which is the long medical term. It's nicknamed floppy limb syndrome, which is basically it's a lack of muscle mass. So a lot of people with the hypnotonia can't really move around very well, like stand up and walk, climb stairs, things like that. But he's on the ice and he's skating, and it defies everything about the condition. So he really is a true ambassador to everyone that has that condition. Skating has given him that strength in his core and in his body to be able to move around much more freely off the ice. Got another girl I teach who is in 24/7 care. Around the clock she always has a carer with her, and when she's on the ice she's completely independent, and it's the only time she gets to be away from having a carer right by her side the whole time, which is huge to her. It's given her a massive confidence build. And some of them have had their disability later in life through some kind of tragic experience, and then it just makes it all the more meaning for them to achieve something after that, rather than just giving up. Now with systems in place like inclusive skating, there's an equal playing field. They can compete with able-bodied skaters and be on the same playing field and be accepted and included in a judging system that Margarita Sweeney Baird has put together. It really is the start of a legacy, 10 years in the making, and she's doing wonderful things with it for a lot of people, and there's many more that should be jumping inside of this system. The inclusive skating events in particular, very friendly environment. It's like a little family, everyone gets to know everyone, the coaches can help each other, the skaters can support each other, and the parents can talk about their challenges as well. And I hear from parents and carers how once these skaters leave the rink, they all have an improved confidence to try new things, improved academics and social skills. They're confident to approach people and talk to people and show them their medals, and maybe they didn't have that opportunity so much before. It really is their time to shine. It's their time to step out on the stage and say, look what I'm able to do. So every day this week, we're going to look at one skater a day from the Team GB that just went out to the World Winter Games. I'm going to highlight you the challenges they face and what skating's done to help them overcome those challenges. Then I'm going to give you loads of resources at the end of the week on Saturday, websites, free courses, training, where you can go and find out a bit more if you are keen to try, and I'll tell you why you should try and how you go about doing that in a safe way. Please follow and share this post if you know of a skater with special needs. Let's get a few more inclusive skaters on the ice and involved with the inclusive skating system in this country and just in your local rink. If you haven't got a club set up for disabled skaters, or you haven't got any coaches working with them, then let's get that rolling so that when people come to your ice rink, they know where to go and they know who to see. If you're working with skaters already, please share your stories, how rewarding it is, what it means, what it's done for your skaters. Pop them in the comments below. If you're not currently working with these skaters, perhaps you could share with us, and please do, any reasons why you're not. Perhaps you feel like there should be more in place. Perhaps you feel like it's fine and there's lots going on in your ice rink, which is amazing. Pop them in the comments below. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you tomorrow for the next clip.